absolutely hate the quality of this stuff. Stick, stick, stick it, let it. Come on, YouTube. Maybe I should have said that I was gonna be on here. Stick, stick, stick it, let it. I feel like I always go live on Instagram. I want us to come over here and talk to y'all. Okay, I got it set up, y'all, for the chat. I figured it out. I probably should have troubleshooted this way before I got on here. Oh, can y'all hear me? Because I think I got it on mute. I don't know if that means y'all can't hear me now. Y'all come in. Come on in the room. Let's talk. I just hate the quality of this camera. I'm on my computer, but that was the only way that it would let me do like a live chat. Otherwise, I can't really do it, which is annoying. Can y'all let me know if y'all hear me? I feel like every time somebody get on YouTube, they go through this whole troubleshooting process. But this is my first time, so y'all who are on there, can y'all just say hello? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm waiting for some more of y'all to come in. I probably should have hey y'all. I probably should have put a post out that I was going to be on here. I didn't want nothing. I was just coming to say hey to y'all, just to talk to y'all. I ain't got nothing to talk about. I mean, y'all know I can talk. I'm very long-winded, but I wanted to talk back and forth with y'all. I feel like I don't be getting to chit chat with y'all because the last video I put out, that blog was like, hey, that blog that I put out was like a month ago. I'm like behind on my vlogs because I've been putting on like sit down videos, honestly, because they're just easier to edit and do. Vlogs like take me being strategic, and y'all I be cutting out so much footage in a vlog because I'm be like, I talk a lot. I be like, girl, nobody wants to hear you doing all this talking, so it's easier for me to do like a sit down video. But what have y'all been up to? What have y'all been up to? I didn't do nothing today, like absolutely nothing. Today was a day where I literally sat by the pool all day long. Like I told myself, like I didn't even want to think. I felt bad about it. I always feel bad like when I'm not doing anything. Because I always feel like I can be doing more. I could be doing something. Like I don't have no responsibilities. I don't have no kid. Like Caleb is not a huge responsibility. All that man do is sleep all day. And I be feeling bad like when I just need like a mental day. Cause I'm like, for what? We ain't got nobody distracting you, but today I took like a mental day and I sat by the pool. It's getting hot out here in Georgia. So I sat by the pool all day and got black. Got me a little, you could probably see it or not. This camera is horrible, but I got me a little tan and I feel good. I feel tired. You took the day off and relax. Listen, please and thank you. We need more days like that. I just need to stop feeling guilty for it. I don't know why we make or I don't say we, but I be making myself feel so guilty for not working. I think because I'm not where I want to be at in life. And so it's like, what are you relaxing for? Like, what are you resting for? Like, let's get to it. But you called in today too. Hey, it must be something in the air. I know for me, I'm about to come on my period. Anytime I'm about to come on my period, like I got like maybe 2 good weeks out of the month and I'm normal. Other than that, I feel like I'm batshit crazy. Yep, I'm in Georgia, not in Atlanta specifically, but in Georgia. But yeah, I'll call in quick in a minute too. I remember I was on one assignment. I had only called out twice on that assignment, and on that particular assignment though, a lot of nurses were calling out, like a lot of travelers were calling out, and they had sent the list to the agency like, listen, y'all need to tell y'all travelers like chill out because they've been calling out too much. And the list was of people who called out twice or more, and I was on that list. And my recruiter was like, you're gonna have to start bringing in a notice. And I'm like, girl, it was a mental health day. I don't have no note for that. If I don't feel like coming in, I don't feel like coming in. Like, trust me, they'll figure it out. They figure it out every single time that they short staff. So they'll be okay. But I ain't one of them people who don't use their PTO at all. Like, if I got a little headache, if I have anything going on with me where I feel like the energy is gonna be bad, like, I don't want to subject people to that. So I rather just stay home and mind my business. Like, I feel like I'm doing everybody a favor by me not coming in when I'm not feeling well. And it's typically never me being sick. It's literally like me just not being in a mood, not being bothered. So yeah, I don't blame you. I think all of us is like, yeah, let's take that day off. That's how I feel. So that was today for me. I sat outside literally all day long by the pool. My neighbor had came down and talked to me, and then that was it. And I went to Target and got me some snacks and came and got in the shower and was chilling. The only reason I got on here because I did tell everybody on Instagram that I was gonna come over here and go live because I've never went live over here. Um as long as I've been doing YouTube, like I've never went live. I usually always go on Instagram, but I feel like I'm gonna come on here more and talk to y'all. Cause y'all be talking to me when I like do the live premiere of the videos, like y'all always are talking to me in the comments. So I'm like, let me come on here and say what's up. But I want y'all to talk back to me. Cause y'all know I'm long winded, and I will talk. Did y'all go watch the story time? Did any of y'all just watch the video? Did I put that video out yesterday? What's today? Wednesday? Thursday? Today's Thursday. I think I put that video out yesterday. Did y'all watch the story time yesterday? If y'all did, let me know. We can chat about that or whatever y'all want to talk about. Hey, 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 hey. Let me know what y'all want to chat about. You just finished. Oh, you ever thought about doing a specialty like OR? Nope, because I'm trying to leave. My specialty is cardiac nursing, but you know, when you start doing traveling, like they just put you anywhere. But no specialty. My specialty is gonna be cardiac, and then I'm working on an exit plan now. I ain't trying to be in there too long to learn another specialty. I'm not trying to be in the hospital. You just finished nursing school 3 weeks ago. So I'm taking advantage of not having so much to do. Yes, please. Oh, congratulations. I just read that. Like it just registered. You just finished nursing school. That's what's up. Yes. Chill. Do nothing. You've been doing a lot, probably for the last few years. Do absolutely nothing. I remember when I was in having my breaks, I'm like, I don't even want to think. You feel guilty. Girl, please take your break. Don't feel guilty. Listen, I feel you because when it's me, I'm like, oh, I feel like I should be doing something. No, do absolutely nothing, and it is okay. Do I watch Love Is Blind? Yes. So I'm in the beginning seasons. I'm in probably like episode like 4 or 5. I seen they had like a whole like finale. I can't get into it though. It's taking too long to get to the juicy part. What I can say is I think Jackie a little off. I don't think she a little off. I think she just used to dealing with hood dudes. And so when she get a nice guy, like she don't really know what to do with him. And so she say stuff like, "Oh, you're not aggressive." And I'm like, "Girl, you don't want no aggressive man. Not like that." She want a hood man. Um, season 4, yeah, that's what I'm on season 4. But I think I'm only on episode 4 or 5. Um, Who else did I know of? Micah is it Micah and what's his name? Pete, Patrick, something. Actually, I don't even know what to say about them. Tiffany and Brett, I think. So far from what I've seen, I feel like they doing good. It's Kwame and the white girl. I don't even know her name. They seem like they cool, but the last part I've seen, they was tripping about like where he was like, I don't really want to move out there to where she living at, but um I've been kind of watching it. Yeah, I feel like it was nothing wrong with Marshall. I'm trying to read your comments. They coming in so fast. I feel like it was nothing wrong with Marshall either. He wasn't my type per se as far as looks, but I think he only like 26. I feel like for him to be 26, he's very mature. How she be Jackie actually she need therapy. She don't really know how to like tap into her emotions and express herself in a healthy way. Um but she just seemed like she very like young minded, which is fine. At 25, like I don't expect her to be like super mature, but I feel like she just coming from a place where she like hood dudes. That's all. And she gets to Marshall and she like, what is this? But the way that she be acting, I remember one episode she was like crying in the bathroom and he was just standing by the door. I'm like, he a good one because I would have left. And he do that all the time. Like he'd just like be there, like standing, waiting for her. And I'm just like, girl, get over yourself. Not to not validate her feelings, because I'm a crybaby too. But the it just be giving like extra, like y'all just met. Like, okay, cool, y'all about to get married. So I guess just springing on him. But I'm like, it's giving she about to be a headache. And I don't got time. I just don't got time. I don't got time at all. So Jackie is Jackie. I just think she young. She not. I don't even know why she went on there. What did she? You 25. Why would you be trying to get married at 25? Like you don't even know what you want to do with your life yet. And then she always talking about her family and what they got going on. And I'm just like, girl, you are not even in a position to be in a relationship. Like, how is that supposed to work out? But obviously, like the show has to have some spice to it. But yeah, Jackie definitely. My girl need therapy. Micah and Irene. Oh, Micah and Irina. Micah and Irina. Oh, Irina was with that guy. What was that guy name that she first was with? He was like weird, but he seemed to be cool with the new girl that he with, Bliss. From what I seen, he seemed to be cool with Bliss. Like they seemed compatible, I guess, from what I seen now. But Irina and who he was just giving like weirdo vibes. This was the guy who I think he an attorney and he said his mama was a stripper. I don't know. He was just acting weird. But I feel like Irina, it was like weird because in the beginning she was like, oh, you know, I don't want nobody to judge me for my looks. And I used to have acne when I was younger. So I want somebody who loves me for me. And then she was making it seem like she just wasn't attracted to him, which is fine. That's cool. But like, girl, all that you was talking about how you want somebody to love you for you, and then here you are talking about this man talking about some you not attracted to him. It's like, but you was fine with him in the pod before you even seen him. So I'm confused. If you talking about some you really want somebody to love you for who you are. So that part was confusing for me. I'm big on like if I'm not attracted to you, no. Like I can't even force myself. Like don't even touch me. Cause I'm a big like I'm a very like I like to be intimate. I like to be on my man. Like I'm touchy feely. So if I'm not attracted to you, like I get that, but she was trying to make it seem like something else. Yeah, Kwame and Chelsea. Kwame was kind of cute. I wonder if he Nigerian. In the podcast they were giving me mean girl, and I feel like they still are mean girls. Um, oh, you talking about Jackie? You said I feel like she shouldn't have come on the show. She wasn't really mentally ready yet, but I feel like they put her on there for views. Like obviously, like she's gonna give people a show. Who is Zach? What's that? Oh, I think that yeah, that he was like super weird. Zach was like super weird. Was Zach is fucking play with him? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that they moved on. So I don't know. Bliss though. First of all, I'm not no rebound girl. Like you left me for Irina. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Irina say like you need to pick, and then he end up picking Irina over Bliss, and then I didn't work out. Like, I'm not a rebound girl. Like, if you don't understand that I'm the prize, like, what is we really talking about? I personally, if I was Bliss, I wouldn't have went back to him. Like, you snooze, you lose, my dude. Mm-mm, not I. I'm a new nurse on a tele PCU unit, and it's been something else. I can only imagine. Yeah, PCU. Your night shift videos convinced me I could do nights. Yeah, you can, y'all. I'm thinking about not doing nights. If I go back, y'all know I ain't got no job right now. But I'm because I think because I'm getting older, it's just taxing on your body. When I was younger, it was like okay, cool, push through. But now, like it's like day and night from my personality. Your body is not meant to just work like that. I don't know. It don't work for me. It works for me be like by force, but Then I think about like day shift. I don't want to. It's too busy. Too many people. Too many doctors. Too many family members. Too. It's just. It's like I gotta pick my poison. I'm gonna either be tired and look like a zombie and have an attitude, or I'm gonna just be overwhelmed. I don't know. A part of me is a little nervous to go on day shift because I never did day shift. Like even when I first started as a new nurse, I've always trained on night shift. The only time I did day shift was in clinicals, and honestly, I had no responsibility then. They barely wanted us around, so um, I don't know. But yeah, you could do it. You could do it, especially if you're a new nurse. I do encourage you to do night shift. Day shift, you learn a lot more though. You learn a lot, but as a new nurse, I feel like you can pace yourself because you knew, like you trying to learn and take everything in. And night shift, you have time to catch up at some point during the night. Day shift, I feel like they just be going, 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 going. But yeah, you could do it. Would I ever go on Love Is Blind? Probably not. One because I'm a physical person. It might be shallow. No, I don't think it's shallow. I'm a physical person. Like I like my man to look good to me. If y'all seen all of my men though that I talk to, none of them are like fine, fine. Like they're just fine to me. But I can't force myself to like somebody who's not cute. Like I just can't. Like I've tried to do it and it never works out. So would I go? Mm-mm. I need to see you. I need to see you. If the personality is great, like we could be friends. I have a whole bunch of guy friends. I don't need not one single more, no one more, no, none, zilch, nada. But yeah, I'm too much of a like a physical person. My man has to look good, so it wouldn't be for me. I know I would leave not married unless like he was fine. And I'm more of a like I know that I want to have a black husband. I want to have black ass kids. So I'm not talking to nobody who's outside of my race. And I'm not talking to nobody who's not I'm not attracted to. So it wouldn't even work out for me. I would probably be like a they would probably keep me on the show for like comical reasons or something like that. But I know I wouldn't be marrying nobody. Um, you're afraid of day shift because nights are so busy. On your unit, nights or days are busy. Either way it go, I know day shift is busy, but if you saying nights is busy too, that's how my unit was though. As soon as I come on, they got colds, rapids, somebody dying. That's what brought my confidence up because I was like to do travel nursing because I'm like if I can make it on this floor, I can make it anywhere. Like that floor was the absolute hardest. They were busy on nights too. But I had a really good preceptor, extremely good. And I think I stayed with her for like 3 months. She was a travel nurse actually. She in Florida, well, at that particular hospital, they didn't hire travelers per se, they did like seasonal. But she was like really good. She was patient. She did good at explaining stuff, allowing me to ask questions, to make mistakes and not mess up. I mean, not mess up, but make mistakes and not make me feel like oh, you made a mistake. She was just super cool. I remember that in our preceptorship, I bought her a gift because I had prayed about that. I think if I would have had a bad preceptor though, like I would have asked to change because I don't do that. I don't do like disrespect. I don't do all that like trying to make me feel dumb or make me feel bad. It was one person who did do that. She had been a nurse for like 30 years. And one of the patients, this is before I knew what like pain seeking was. And one of the patients was like, the way he was scheduling his meds, like I was actually giving him like that. I think this was probably like my first or second day off, like by myself. Whatever the case may be, like he would want like some Dilaudid, and then he would get like a Percocet to hold him through, but he would be calling for it every single hour. And for whatever reason, I was giving it to him. Obviously I shouldn't, but she had like checked me about it, which is fine. I don't mind being checked. But she was super nasty about it, and she did it in front of somebody. And I went home crying. I went home crying. I'm sensitive though, but I went home crying, and I had to come back that next day. And I pulled her to the side, and I said, I don't mind, what happened this morning being a teaching lesson, but it's a way that you go about stuff. And ever since I didn't even check her, it was like professionally, but I let her know, like, I don't think anybody had ever said anything to her because people knew her as like the mean nurse. But ever since then, she was like super cool with me for saying stuff. So don't be afraid to speak up. Like if people be like, I don't know why nurses be mean. I really don't know that. I don't understand it because we've all been new nurses. We've all started at zero. I don't care if your mama's was a nurse. We all started like knowing absolutely nothing. So I don't know why people be like that, but definitely speak up for yourself. Ask a million and one questions. This is your time. Like this is the time where you can ask questions. Even when I go on my travel assignments though, I still play like I'm a new nurse. I'll be like, yeah, this is my first contract. I don't want them to think like I'm in there knowing everything. Cause then once they start thinking that you like really good, they want to give you the hardest patients and oh Shannon can handle that. No, this is my first travel assignment. I don't know much of anything. I'm a brand new nurse. I use that to the death of me. I am always gonna be a nurse. Listen, they don't know. They don't be knowing. Use that to your advantage. I'm currently wait. Y'all moving too fast. I'm currently a nursing student, PCT on oncology for well, oncology is a lot. And was offered a summer externship with a preceptor, but I don't want to be on. Yeah. Well, it's a preceptorship. You're just getting the experience, but considering that you're already in nursing school, I don't know if that would be a lot. Like, are you in a type of nursing program where y'all had a summers off? Because if you're still going to be going to school, that's probably going to be a lot. But then again, you're not going to have like I don't know how the preceptorship is. Like, I don't know if they're very like hands on, actually letting you pass meds and chart and stuff like that, or if it's going to be like something where you just basically sitting there following him around and they talking to you. I don't want to say it would be like a bad experience, but it could be a lot. But yeah, oncology is a lot. I would never want to work oncology. It's just not me. It's a lot of infusions and it's even more depressing than just like working regular med surge to me. But um, yeah, it's definitely not what you say. It's how you say it. Yeah, ask a million and one questions. I've never been to Cali ever, literally ever. I need to go though. Every travel nurse I know who's been over there says they suggest like doing one contract over there. And I probably need to go. I feel like I would love Cali though. I feel like I would really love it, but I have never done a contract over there. But I just be want to sit down. That's why I'm only doing local contracts now, cause that whole like y'all see my journey if y'all didn't watch it, like finding places to stay and it was just I just love being able to come home to my own bed. But I definitely probably need to do one. I really want to do strike nursing. People said it's dangerous, but that'll be okay. I want to try that at least once too. No, I didn't know that. Trust, listen, I'm very comfortable in my age. I don't think, for y'all don't know, I'm 36. I started nursing school when I was 31, possibly. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I didn't feel old because it was people older than me in there with kids and husbands and grown kids. like I did not feel old at all. I fit right in with everybody else. It was the older people who were feeling like, oh, like they were old, but they were still going back. Like you're never too old to start learning something or going back to school. No, I didn't feel old at all. 26, child, you ain't old. Ain't no way you talking about some you 26 and you old. Please, goodbye and good night. You are not old at all. You in your prime. You are in your prime. What are you beating yourself up for? I think that's society. Society be making us think that like, oh, at a certain age you gotta have this and that done, and it's just like, who said that? Like, no, you are not old at all. I think at 36, I'm not old at all. I'm in my prime. I'm in my best years. Your 30s is like way better than your 20s. You just got money and a lot more experience under your belt. But at 26, please go live your life. I was living my life at 26. You are far from old. Yeah, God bless the oncology nurses. I know an oncology nurse and she absolutely loves it. I feel like it's one of those things, kind of like hospice, like you either do or you don't like it. I don't know if I would dislike hospice. Um, I think the only thing that I wouldn't like is like um going into people's houses because my best friend was a hospice nurse and she said some people's houses just was not up to par, and I'm like a stickler for that. Like dirty houses, people with roaches, all type of I can't do none of that. So, um, you went into your second year. Look at God, you making it. It's almost done. You in your BSN or your ADN. Either way it go, you further than when you started. Strike nurses is like you never heard of strike nurses when nurses be pissed off because of poor working conditions, they not getting paid right. Usually I think they have a union. I don't know if they do or they don't. But basically like they plan to basically say we're not working, and then the hospital has to bring in basically like travel nurses so that they can negotiate whatever the issue is. Sometimes it'd be like a couple weeks, it might be a couple months or whatever, but I don't know if it's ever been a couple months, but usually like a couple weeks where the nurses in the hospital have to negotiate whatever rights they trying to get, whether that's like a good patient ratio or resources or higher pay or something like that. And then we would come in and work while they're negotiating on the back end. But they said that the strike nurses, they said it's dangerous because the strike nurses be mad at you, but I think they understand. I don't know. It could be true, but they say like if you ever want a strike contract, don't post that you go on one. Don't post where you at. Like stay with somebody. They was making it seem like it was like bad, like they gonna kidnap you and chop you up or something. I don't know if it's that true, but mm. I'm currently 31. Oh, thanks. I surprised when y'all say I'm an inspiration because honestly, I'll just be living my regular life. Yes, you've been watching me since I've been in I bought my Florida house, and you've been here for a while then, because I didn't have that house for like 5 years, I think. Um, 31, no kids, yes, baby. I don't know if I want to have kids. I don't know. I don't know. The older I get, the more I'm like, it might not be for me. I love my freedom, and all my friends got kids. I can take them when I want to, drop them right back off. I just like being able to do me and get up and move when I want to move. The only thing I think about when I'm like not saying like I don't want kids is like when I get older, I'm like, who gonna take care of me? But I'm like, hopefully I have enough money so that I can hire somebody to take care of me, and hopefully I'm still in my right mind and I'm able bodied and stuff like that. But that's the only thing I think of like. Who gonna take well, people have kids all the time and they might not take care of them. So it's still no guarantee. I would hope my kids will take care of me and not put me in a nursing home. But I don't know. Kids are a huge responsibility. And it's I don't know. I think I would be a phenomenal parent. I just don't know. I think it's because I don't have nobody that I actually want to have a kid with. And the older that I get, my doctor already telling me like you high risk. I had an appointment to go freeze my eggs and stuff because she talking about as soon as you hit 36, yeah, the quality of your eggs start decreasing. So I'm just like, I don't know, child. I don't know. Especially when I be getting off of work. I don't want to, sometimes I really don't even want to hear nobody breathe. So just imagine like I have to be a responsible parent. Like I brought you in this world. I can't be mad at you because you gotta go to a doctor's appointment because you want me to fix you some cereal or you want me to play. I can't be mad at you. I made that decision and I'm just like knowing me, I don't know. I don't know what that's looking like for me. I don't know what that's looking like for me. Uh yeah, strike nursing is like travel nursing. Yep, same. Hospice, yeah. I don't know. I don't think I would dislike hospice, but I don't like I said, I don't think I want to go in nobody house. Yeah, that's another place that is big in New York. They just had one in was it Massachusetts? I don't know. I might have just made that up. They've been having a bunch of them. Um, oh, you're gonna bridge over to the BSN once you're in the last semester. Okay, congratulations, girl. Get it. Before you know it, it'll be over and you'll be out there working on the floor by yourself. I feel like you know what, I wanted to get into nurse informatics, but I just haven't done the research. I heard that it's like still good money, and you can get in at an entry level position and still do good. I just haven't did the research. I be having so much stuff on my mind. And it would probably be better than doing bedside, but I'm not opposed to it. If I knew somebody who was doing it and be like, yeah, girl, you gotta do this, that, and the third, then I would be like more inclined to get on and do it. But because I don't, I'm just like I stick to what I know. You're preparing to take another NCLEX. Circle your world for Kaplan. I graduated 4 years ago with my BSc and still no license. Ooh. I use UWorld. I don't know if this guy is still. It's. I think his name was Mark. I just remember my classmates. They had some like email. They had a whole bunch of like recordings of him and how he like broke stuff down. And I would just listen to his stuff all day, every day. And I would wake up and do my questions every single morning and read the rationale. I can't really tell you much because that's really all I did. I honestly thought I was gonna fail. I literally was crying while I was taking it. I just knew I failed that test. And then I called the same day and I did the little trick that they tell you to do, like try to register for the class, and I can't remember what it did. Whatever it did, it made me feel like I passed. But I was like, no, there's no possible way. Because it was at one point on the test, I thought that it was like practice questions. Why I thought that? Do they still? I don't know if somebody had told me that at the time, but I like got to the end portion of it, and it was questions. You know, they tell you like what type of questions to expect, like the format of the question. And this wasn't on the format that we were taught. So I'm like, oh, these must be like new practice questions. So I wasn't even reading the questions. I was just like clicking anything. And then something dawned on me before the test went out, like, bro, those were real questions. Like, why would you do that? Then that's when I bust out crying, like, oh wow, I really just failed. I really just failed my test. I cried the whole way home, got home, checked it, did the little credit card thing, and it didn't. I don't know what is. I don't know what the credit card thing is, but it either went through or didn't. I was like, nah, ain't no way I passed. Woke up the next day and it said that I passed. I was surprised. I think that was just God because I still don't know how I passed. I literally still don't know how I passed. Um, yeah. Sometimes I just be in the mood. I'm an only child, so I'm just so used to being by myself. If I love you though, but see, it's different when I'm dealing with my man. My man be the only person I typically want to be around. Everybody else, I'll be like, leave me alone. So I don't know. I don't know. Hey, y'all who just stopping in. We ain't talking about nothing but just talking. Y'all know I like to talk. Yeah, travel. That's what I do. I travel. I do travel nursing, but you have to get your skills up. You're not gonna come out of school and just be a travel nurse. Hey, Mr. Milkman, what's up? Oh, you in Cali? They was just asking me about doing an assignment on Cali. We need to talk because I actually do want to come to Cali. People tell me to do it. You said my Mark gave you a headache. I liked him though. I really did. Him and you world got obviously it helped me pass, but I liked him. But yeah, I want to do an assignment in Cali. See, I feel like it's been so long since I've been out of school. Y'all got so many new resources. I've never even heard of Archer. What is Archer? I had never heard of that. Yeah, all I've heard of is you world. Hey, you passed your nursing exit exam today. Congratulations. It just feels good when you check something off your list. I'm proud of you. Good job. I think that was his name, Mark Climate. Yes, Climic or whatever. I listen to him every day to the point where I knew he was about to say next. Um I thought they already did the next generation NCLEX. I thought they had already changed it. I feel like when I took it, they said that next year it was gonna be different. No, or is it still the same? It's the same test. I took it like 4 years ago, I think. Oh, they get partial credit. That's nice. But that probably because they need nurses. They ain't got time to play now. Um, I still see LPNs out here. My last assignment, it was a few of them on there. It just depends on the hospital, but you can still do LPN as a travel nurse. I don't know what they're doing though, but I still see them. It's not like it's obviously not like a whole bunch. Like registered nurses outweigh LPNs, but people are still getting hired as an LPN. No, I'm not on LinkedIn. My friend just asked me about that. Should I be on LinkedIn? I feel like if you are a professional, you should be. Maybe I should get on there. Oh, so they already changed it. Ooh. It's probably cheaper to pay LPNs too. That's why I feel like they're not gonna ever get rid of them. But then again, LPNs, I feel like they could do everything except for like certain type of infusions. I feel like on every assignment, if they have an LP on, they like, oh, don't give her this because this person got a drip or something like that. But for the most part, they can do everything else, literally. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to go fill my water cup up. My mouth is dry, honey. Baby, do me right. You're not on Instagram? Email me. Let me put my email in here. If y'all have been emailing my sincerely Shani email and I haven't responded, it's because child, some technical stuff going on and I can't figure it out and I can't be bothered to figure it out. Do I have any tips for Tampa? Tampa got all the parks. If you like a adventurous person, go to like they got Busch Garden, Universal Studios. They got SeaWorld, even though I don't support them. They got a lot of good restaurants to eat off of. They got beaches. Uh, there's a lot to do out there. It's a lot. You'll have fun in Tampa. I actually miss Tampa. I haven't been in a minute though. I haven't been since a few years ago for Christmas. Tampa used to be my spot. If y'all watch the vlogs, I used to always go there. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to do. Definitely go to the beach. Definitely find some good restaurants to eat at. If they have like concerts or stuff going on, I'm a concert person, but go to some concerts. Go to one of the amusement parks. There's a lot of stuff for y'all to do out there. Cool, cool. Yeah, message me and have a good day at work. Have a good night at work. What time is it over there? Like 6? It would feel like 2 hours ahead or 7. Well, it's 9 o'clock here. Dang, it's 9 o'clock. How long we been on here? I don't know. It's past my bedtime. Um, what else y'all been up to? I've been doing up more working, like working on like my other goals, like trying to get the med spa back open. Not back open, but like starting my own. But this time around, I don't want to use any of my own money. So I'm trying to do it with business credit. So that's what's not taking me so long. And I've been working on my course. I made a course for like people who want to start med spas. Cause I still do the coaching calls, but I be noticing like when I do the coaching calls for like the nurses, like they don't really be knowing like where to start and they be overwhelmed. And I just made a course where basically like you can get your med spa up and running in like 6 months. And you like I noticed when we did the med spa, we just wasted a lot of money because we didn't know what we wanted to do and we didn't know what we were doing. A lot of stuff was like trial and error. So I just made it very cut and clear. This is what you focus on. This is what you don't. This is where you spending your money at. This is where you could chill at. You can get your stuff open because we didn't have nothing like that. So that's what I've been working on. Those two things. I've been off of work for like the last. It'll be 2 months come May. And I've been enjoying myself every little bit of it. I honestly don't want to go back, but if we're being real, the money is not gonna last forever, so I gotta take my ass back at some point. But in the meantime, I have been chilling. Like this is truly like the life I want to live, where I can just kind of get up and do my own thing. I ain't gotta clock in nowhere. Like honestly, I really don't want to work. I really want to be on like 40 acres with my cows and my horses and my chickens and my garden. I don't want to do no hard labor. I really wish somebody come and save me, but until then, my ass is gonna be working. I wish nurses would give phlebotomists a less hard time. Drawing blood is not easy, and sometimes it cannot be done on a patient. Like hard time, like what? Like y'all getting it done on time? Cause I don't really be tripping about it. I'd rather y'all do it than me. I don't be tripping about it at all. I just be calling to make sure y'all know, especially if I got something this time, like a heparin or something like that. Like, hey, make sure I go on time. But other than that, I don't be tripping. Yeah, relax your mind. I think when I graduated, like at the end of December though, and it was probably like 2 weeks before the new year. So I was off. I didn't do nothing related to school for those 2 weeks, and then January 1st, that's when I started studying, and I did questions every single morning when I woke up, because that's when I felt like my brain was the most um clear. I'll do my questions, and I would go through my rationale. I can't remember how many questions I did. I think I did 75 every day, and go through the rationale, make sure that I understood each of them. I mean, each one, and that was it. And I listened to Mark, and I took my test February 20th. So I studied for like almost 2 months and just took my test. Um, yeah, business credit is where it's at. One thing I learned though, like the people who are in the med spa, I really hate that they don't talk about med spas in school. Like I had no clue, literally no clue that you can start a med spa. Like I don't, that was never even on our radar. I never even heard of it because they don't talk about it. All they talk about is working in the hospital or being a teacher or something like that. They don't talk about work, opening up your med spa. But the ones who know, they not using their own money. I realized that late. They are taking out business loans and they are doing full build outs and getting lines of credit and all of that stuff. And so when you know better, you do better. You work at a hospital, and I don't think nurses sometimes know that it could possibly be one or two phlebotomists for the entire hospital. And we all know those orders come in like crazy. Yeah, I get that too. I was at a hospital where they didn't have nobody, and they was like, "Yeah, y'all gonna take your own labs." We like, wait, what? Like, I guess people had called off, and it was only like one person for the whole hospital, and they like, yeah, y'all gotta take your own labs. But I think I talked about that in my in the vlog. But the problem with that is like when they start to see that they can like push certain stuff on us, they don't make an effort to fix the problem. The problem is y'all need more staff. Why is y'all staff leaving? Like y'all need to see why y'all have a high turnover rate. Like y'all clearly pay people for this position and they not here with the issue. And so they just rather put it on us. But no, I get you. I get you. Oh, you talking about like the Botox and filler? Like, cause regular supplies like syringes and stuff like that, you can get off of Medline or Uline. You can get them from McKesson. You can get them from Amazon. But like the actual medical grade stuff, yeah, you get them from a vendor like Allergan. But you have to have a medical director. You got to have a doctor because you're gonna need an NPI number in order to even open an account. So yeah, you just buy them from a vendor like Allergan or McKesson or the filler we use is Ravenous, so they have their own supply of stuff. But you need a medical director unless you're a practitioner. But again, that depends on like what state you're in. Um, yeah, literally all my teachers ever say is if you're in girl, they be getting on my damn nerves. I think that's because they know. Yeah, but if we being honest, the money is not good. Not to discourage you. The money is only good if you are like in a leadership position. I can't even say that because I don't even know why I just said that. I don't know from experience what people in leadership positions make. But I know just as a regular staff nurse, you're not making a lot of money. You're not. I did my go back and look at what my first check was. I think it was like 1,700 for 2 weeks. I was very confused. I like nurses make how much? You mean I do all of this? And then it just started clicking. Like every nurse that I seen had 2 jobs. And I was just like, no, I did not just change careers to have 2 jobs so that I could be living the life that I want to live. No, no, ma'am. No, thank you. No ham, no bacon, no sir. Like, mm-mm. So you don't really start making more money. I mean, making money unless you like, you got to go into a different field, but like in a hospital, no. Or unless you're doing like travel nursing, honestly. Sorry to say, but you don't. They right. Don't go into it for the money if you're gonna stay a staff nurse because you're gonna be disgruntled and you're gonna be working multiple jobs. And yeah, it's not. It's not going to be the move. Um, a closet haul. Honestly, I have not been shopping. I have not went shopping. I heard Zara got some good pieces to wear this spring too, but I haven't been shopping. I haven't been shopping in a very long time. Like I haven't been buying anything. Like literally, I have not been buying anything. I've been shopping in my closet. I've been making a habit to shop in my closet. So I don't even know. That's the thing though. Y'all be asking for videos like that and then y'all don't watch them. So I be having to like be strategic about what I post. Cause if y'all follow me like along, which I'm pretty sure none of y'all did, like if y'all go back and look at my first ever videos, it was like all fashion stuff. And then I started getting into nursing. Um, Now I don't be dressing like nothing. Now half the time I be looking like a little boy. The older I get, I just be wanting to be comfortable. I can't even remember the last time I actually got dressed, like put on some heels. It was probably this year, but I don't do it often. I said I was gonna take myself out on a date. Actually, stick, and let them. Y'all talking about y'all want that clothing haul? Go follow me on You know where I do actually, where I do be posting stuff at, like fashion stuff, is on Instagram. Go on Instagram. That's where y'all can see that at. You making 25 just as a student nurse PCT? Yeah. And nurses don't probably make a couple extra dollars more than that. So it's like, you remember that? Oh, you've been around for a while. That's when I first started my blog. When I did that, I had that little tulle skirt on. I made that skirt, and we did a little video and a photo shoot on the train tracks. Wow, that was a minute ago. So you have been around for a very like you've really seen the journey. That was like 10 years ago, probably. I don't know how long that ago, but it was a minute ago. I was still in my 20s at that time. You have been around for a while. Oh, so y'all be going back and watching. What was I doing before nursing? Everything was animal related. So my first degree is in animal behavior. Yes, some people can get a bachelor's in animal behavior, but I used to do everything animal related. So I've been to Africa and I've studied gorillas and baboons and chimpanzees and birds. I lived over there for 3 months in Uganda doing research, which was cool. And I probably should have kept doing it, but I like at that time I was so young, like I missed my family and my friends, and I love the experience. I encourage everybody to go to Africa. But it was like kind of lonely. Like I enjoyed it though. I definitely enjoyed the experience. And then I came back home and then I worked at the Detroit Zoo and I was training. I was in the carnivore and the primate section. So I was training carnivores, the lions and the tigers, and then I was training the gorillas. The chimpanzee, they ass was crazy, but I was doing that. And then I worked in the vet office. And then I was doing, I don't know if y'all ever seen Animal Cops. I was doing that for like 10 years. Um, that was like right before nursing school. So that's what I did. Like that was my last little animal stint right before nursing school. And I did that for 10 years, but then I stopped because it was just getting so like I'm still an animal person at heart. Like that is my passion. I really don't really bang with people like that. Like I mean I can be cool with people, but like animals are like my first passion. But it was getting so like depressing, like going to court and losing cases because she wasn't even no judge. She was just stupid. Like she was slow and it was pissing me off and it was very taxing. I'm an empath. I was starting to hate people even more because I'm like, why would y'all abuse these animals? Like it was just a lot. I used to have to euthanize animals. It was like a cockfight that we had raided, and I had to euthanize like 50 roosters because we couldn't like put them back out. Like they were bred to fight. Like there was no like rehab or making them like normal. They were just meant to fight. And so it was just taxing on me. And then it wasn't making the money that I wanted to make. Like I was still independent, but I was like living check to check. And I was just like, if my friends say let's go travel, like I want to just be able to go. I don't want to have to save for months on end and live check to check. And I was like, something gotta give. And if you would have asked me if I was going into nursing, never, absolutely never would have thought that. And me and my friend was sitting on the balcony one day and she was like, go back to school. And I'm like, what can I actually go back to school for that I would be like passionate about? And I've always been like passionate about health. I used to be a vegetarian for like 5 years. Like I've always been into health, but I wasn't, now that I look back on it, like I didn't have an idea of what like nursing would be like. I thought I was really about to go in and change these people's lives. Well, I do kind of change my patients' lives. I feel like I have really deep connections with my patients, like lasting connections. And I feel like I go in and I'm like, you're not here to stay. Like we want to get you better and I don't want to see you again. But I also realized that I was a little bit naive. Like everybody is not going to be that like that. Everybody don't care about their health. Everybody is just like, give me a pill so I can go back to what I was doing. The healthcare system is messed up. Like I was just very naive about what I was doing. But nonetheless, I was just like, okay, I guess I'll go to nursing school. And so that's how I got to nursing school. But before that, everything was animal related. Yes, I used to have really long hair. I really been thinking about growing my hair out. I just don't know. I don't really don't know. I want to grow my hair out, but I really like my cut. But I feel like when my cut is not done, it's not much that I can do with my hair. I don't really know how to do my hair myself. But like today, like I'd rather, I want to put it in a ponytail. I don't, there is no other look that I can do with my hair because it's so short that it's still presentable. So when it's not done, like I gotta throw on a hat, and I don't like that. Versus if I have my long hair, like I at least can put it in a ponytail. But I don't want to do a wig because I just don't like stuff on my head, and I don't know. I don't want to grow it all. I don't know. I don't want to go through the ugly phase of growing it out. So I don't know. It's just here. Why I stopped doing the mess by my friends? Just because we wasn't compatible. Having a business partner is extremely difficult. It's almost like being in a marriage, and y'all got to be on the same page, almost about everything. And if y'all not, it's going to be conflict. And we realized that very early on, and probably the best decision that we could have made. But that was it. None more, nothing less. We just weren't compatible as business partner. Anna's still doing her thing though. Anna is still doing her thing. I think she relaunching her because y'all know she had a skincare line, Happy Glow. Cause she just said she was gonna send me something. But Anna doing her thing. She had the baby. She living her best life, honey. Girl, yes. And my hair was never done either. And look, you see, I still got these pearls. I've been wearing these pearls since I was like in middle school. The only earrings I've ever worn, ever. Girl, man, listen, I be ready to give up every 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds, I'll be ready to give up. I told you, I'm not the type of person. I don't like going through stuff. I don't never ask God for like patience or faith. Like God increase my faith, increase my patience. I don't ask for that because I know that means I have to be tested. Like you have to show your faith. You have to show no, because I don't like going through stuff. I just like my life to be regular. I don't like when stuff is out of whack. I'm a very organized person and I feel like I have my life in order in my mind. And if I am knocked off of that path, it's like chaotic for me. I don't like it. I'll be making it through, but I'll be honest, it'd be like barely. I'll be like barely making it through, child. But by the grace of God. Yeah, and they fake though because I'm not responsible. These are beauty supply store pearls. I've never had the real ones. I've lost these so many times, but I feel like this is like my signature earring. Like I literally, this is the only jewelry I wear. That's the only earrings I wear with literally everything. What you say? I'm glad y'all both worked it out and didn't have any beef with each other because I know these types of things can ruin friendships. So I'm happy y'all both doing well. We're adults. I mean, I'm an adult. I don't know. I take too much energy to be beefed out with people. I don't have like issues with people, honestly. I guess because I really don't deal with a lot of people and the people who have been in my life have been around for a very long time. Except for my new people. The people that I've met in Atlanta like recently, but I don't be doing stuff like that. It takes too much energy. And I'm petty. I'm very petty, so I don't have time to be beefed out with nobody. And life's too short. Life be too short. It's like it's okay to have a disagreement. It's okay to not be compatible. Like we're human beings. Like everything is not gonna be rainbows and lollipops. Like that's life. I ain't really tripping about. I don't know. I don't be tripping about nothing. Long as you ain't like try to do it to my man or kill me or steal some money from me. And I feel like even if you did, I would just stop talking to you. I just don't have to. I don't have the energy to be like actively mad at somebody. I feel like it takes more from you than it does from them. And so I don't know. I'm just not that type of person anymore. Let me be honest, anymore. This was like 10 years ago, child. I don't know if that would be the same response. Can anyone recommend an affordable RN BSN program that gives out letter grades? WGU is where I went. Yeah. That's where I went for my bachelor's. But again, I don't does it what why do you need letter grades? What are they requiring now where you need letter grades? What is that for? To take what the NCLEX or something? Yeah, I don't do drama. I don't like drama. I like my peace. I genuinely love my peace. And you know why? Because it weighs on me. When like when I'm going at it with somebody, it just weighs heavily on me. And so I rather like we can have a conversation and we can disagree and say, you know what, we are not meant to be friends or whatever the case may be. And I'm okay. Like I'm okay with that. Everybody has their season. Everybody is not meant to be around forever. And so I rather just talk it out. We don't have to agree at all. And then go our separate ways. God bless. Like genuinely not God, God bless. Not like a petty like God bless. Y'all, do y'all want me to do more live videos like this? Honestly, I'll be on Instagram. I was having issues because I'm like, I was on my phone, but I guess on your phone you can't do a live chat. So then I had to jump on my computer, which I hate because I don't like the quality of this. But if y'all want me to do more live videos, I love talking to y'all. Y'all know I love talking to y'all. Yeah, I like it too. Actually, it's more intimate. Like I said in my videos, like I be filming so much, but I always don't put everything. I've been y'all have been seeing I've been putting a video out every single week. But a lot of times, like that last vlog that I just put out, like all of that stuff was in March, so it's not as recent. Where y'all think Caleb is? Just take a wild guess. I'm surprised y'all don't hear him. That man is on the couch, knocked out, like he just got off of work. You already know that man live his best retired life. Best retired life. Yep, I don't like drama because I get very petty and spiteful. So it's everyone's best favor to just walk away. Yeah, I can. And the thing about it, and I'm very creative. I haven't had to be petty in a long time. And I think that's just because I've grown. Like it doesn't do me any good to be petty. But when I was very creative as a petty person. You wasn't just about to get regular petty, especially when it came to a dude and like him feeling like he did something to me or was it cheating or something like that. Oh, I'm getting creative, baby. I ain't doing the normal stuff. And so it's really for me. I don't even want to say it's in the best interest of everybody else. It's really for me to be able to learn how to let stuff go and control my emotions. And it just allow things to be. Cause it take a lot for me because I am a creative petty person. It take a lot out of me to be creative. And so I just don't be on that no more. The quality on here is good. I don't know. I just feel like it look grainy versus like Instagram. But I'll come on here. I don't have no problem coming on here and chatting with y'all on the live. Well, welcome. Welcome, new subscriber. This is my first time doing a live, so this you just the first for all of us. Yeah, Skylar, but always sleeping. That's why I was asking. Are they requiring something different now, where you need a letter grade or something like that? Was mine? I don't. Mine was on a 4.0 scale. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was. WGU was just like a pass or fail type of thing. You talk about I'll get on here and talk about. That's so funny that you. That's so funny that you say I'll get on. But wait, who be talking about their men problems? That's so funny that you say that though, because I was really about to do some like dating chronicles. Because I think it's funny. Dating in Atlanta is it's fun. It's fun. But I definitely, if somebody was gonna ask, I was about to give y'all the roster of who I'm dating now. But now like that me not say nothing. That me not say nothing. I don't mind it though. I don't mind talking about my dating chronicles. I feel like y'all would never see my real man, just because that's how I am in real life. Like I just have never posted a guy that I've been dating, but I don't mind talking about them, or at least like the ones who are on the roster who is like potential. But I think if I really got a man, I don't think I would tell y'all. Cause I just feel like social media be ruining it. It's like a jinx or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I will tell y'all. It's not that serious. I don't think I would show y'all. I don't know, child, but I don't mind talking about them. What camera? I don't have a sec. Oh, use my handheld camera, child. That sounds like extra work. I mean, that would be a good idea. But see, my camera be getting hot, so I don't even know if that would be a good idea. That damn Sony camera I got, it get hot really fast. Oh, you right. You can be on the live and still doing other stuff. Oh, really? I haven't heard nobody. The only people that I watch, you know what's crazy? I watch all Pisces people. Like Kyra Amanique, she a Pisces. Peyton Charles, I believe she's a Pisces. Sunshine, she's a Pisces. I watch Aaliyah Face, but she's not a Pisces, but I like her though. I watch Amber Martin, she's a Pisces. Like I watch a lot of just like naturally I am not attracted, but like drawn to them. I watch a lot of them. But the people that I be watching, the only person that I've ever watched to be talking about that men, Aaliyah, she just mentioned her man like in passing, like, oh, I'm about to go do something with my boyfriend. Peyton, she will talk about the different men that she talked to. I don't know. I like it. I feel like it helps us relate because I feel like unless you married a got a man who good, like we kind of all going through the same cycle of trying to find our forever person. And those stories kind of be funny. So I don't know. I think it's probably like how you talk about it. I don't think all men are trash though. I'm not one of those people. I'm positive that there are still good men out there. Like I'm dealing with a few good men actually. Just nobody I want to be with. Oh, in Atlanta, in Atlanta, we don't have a lot of options because, yes, a lot of the men like the other men, so it narrows down our selection. And you got to be careful too because some of the men, like I have been talking to one guy. I only went out with him one time, but I was looking at him like, you look a little suspect. And I feel like, I mean, it's 2023. You can be whoever you want to be. So I don't know why in this day and age people would be hiding like their sexuality, but like some men do be like using women as a decoy. Like they really like men, but like using a woman to like I said, it's a decoy. So you do gotta kind of be careful for that. But I feel like it's worse for the men because the men that are women out here be looking better than real women. And so you like I didn't had conversations with men where they like almost then got. But I'm like, how? But in the same time, like I know like the women be looking good. I'm talking about good. So you gotta ask for like baby pictures, but I haven't found it bad dating out here, honestly. I mean, obviously I still haven't found my man, but I've been having a good time. I've been having a good time. Girl, don't be worried about me. God is gonna send my man. He knows my desires of my heart. He knows exactly what I want. He coming. Trust me, he coming. I gotta be ready for him too, though. I feel like I'm ready, but I feel like I need a certain type of male. I feel like I have a very strong personality. So I'm not dealing with no man who don't got his shit together. I'm not dealing with no man who gonna let me run all over him. I'm not dealing with no man who not, I have certain things about myself, like foundational things that like I'm gonna need a certain type of man to handle me. And I don't mind being submissive. I want to be submissive. Come save me, honey. I'm tired of being independent. Being an independent single black female is ghetto. It is not all it's cracked up to be. It is not a badge of honor. Like, I know that I can do this on my own. I know that I can take care of myself on my own. Please come save me. Please. I'm in distress. Help me. I'm not one of them women who like, I don't need no man. Yes, I do. I prefer one. I'm better in a relationship anyway, but yeah. Don't be worried. God got me. God got me. Mm, yes, they do be looking so good. I've been in Georgia for 2 years. It'll be 2 years in August. It'll be 2 years in August. The time is fun. I love the way people from Louisiana talk. I really love the way that they talk. But I haven't actually. I was dating somebody who was from Louisiana. He was technically from Michigan, but he had been living in Louisiana for so long. And that didn't work out because he didn't know how to juggle his kids and dating. I'm not competing with nobody kids, honey. You better get that together. He had like full custody of his kids. I feel like sometimes men are not as organized as women when it comes to like taking care of the kids. And so I don't want to say it was an adjustment for him, but he was married. Then he trying to date and he just had moved to Georgia. And I was like, baby, I told him you gotta get your life together and then come back and talk to me. Cause that's what I don't have time for. Mm-mm. People make time for what they want. So either like the interest is there, but the effort wasn't. And I'm big on effort, honey. I'm losing your questions. How are you meeting guys on dating apps? Because I don't be going out, which is a problem. I need to go out because there's so much to do in Atlanta. But yeah, I've been meeting them on dating apps. And I like that though. I like it because I feel like I can select if I want to talk to you or not. I still like organic interactions, like come up to me, chat or whatever. But for the most part, it's been on dating apps. But I'm like, I told y'all this time around, I'm being very intentional about dating. I'm like straight to the point. Like, first of all, I'm about to see if you can hold a conversation through this text message. Let's see if you dry, if you got a little sense of humor. And then once I see that you can hold a conversation, I'm immediately like, call me, FaceTime me. So now I can see your vibe through the phone. And if your vibe is good through the phone, I'm not even letting you take me out on a date because now I realize like before I would just go out on dates just to go out. But I would realize like I don't like you. I'd rather go out by myself or with my girls or something. Like I don't want to go out with somebody just for the sake of going out with somebody. So I got like a whole process. Like we gotta have 3 phone conversations, and then after the 3 phone conversations, or I will meet you on a first like in a very mutual setting. Like the guy that who I said was a little suspect. We like met on a belt line. You ain't gotta spend no money on me, nothing like that. We go out, mutual setting, we get to know each other, talk, see if we vibe, and then we go from there. But like as far as like date, don't spend no money on me. I want to see if we actually mesh well first, and then I'll see if I actually want to be around you. But yeah, I'm very like, and I every week, every Monday is my date to cut the roster down. I build my roster up throughout the week, and then come Monday, I review everybody and see who makes the cut to go on to the next week. If you don't make the cut, hey, this is not going to work for me. I don't want to waste your time. Have a good one. When you are showing me what I need to see, maybe we can talk again. Or sometimes it'd be like a no or ultimate no. But yeah, that's how I'm meeting them. Not me. She said, let's be honest. How many women on this chat will honestly date an openly bisexual man or a man who openly tells you that he has been with other men? I won't. Not that I'm against it. It's just not my thing. To me, it sounds like you maybe not even confused. Not confused. You just need to date a woman who is okay with that. I'm just not. I want my man to have only been with other women. Hey, anxious Aquarius. Yeah, I love people from New Orleans. I love that. Yeah, that's why people do be catfishing. Men be putting up pictures from 1987, thinking talking about they still look like that, hairline all the way pushed back, gut sticking out. It's like, no, let me FaceTime you. Let me see what you're looking like. And I'll get on there just like this because my pictures are still like real and relevant, but I'm not glammed. And I don't even have a lot of glammed up pictures on there. I got like regular pictures of me up there. But I'm gonna get on there just like this because if we do be together, this is what you're gonna get. I want you to be able to see, like, are you gonna like me when I'm looking like this? I'm not gonna always be looking cute. Half the time I look like a little boy. So I make sure I ain't getting catfish because the moment that I do, I'm leaving. If I ever get to a date, say that I don't, say he got like an Android or something, but even if you do got an Android, like we can do WhatsApp or something like that. But just say I didn't and I get there and he's not looking up to part. Sir, have a nice night. I'm out of there. I'm not even about to play with you because now you've been wasting my time. Why would you do that? You don't have to, like, you can be exactly who you want to be. Like, there's literally somebody for everybody in this world. So, what justice are you doing yourself and me putting up pictures that don't even look like you? I would be pissed off, honestly. So, yeah, don't play with me. Play with your mama. I haven't been on Bumble. People said Bumble is not bad. Um, Could I see myself? I like Georgia. You know, the older I get, though, and community is really important for me. Even though I am a loner, when I think about moving, though, I don't think I have a problem. Obviously, like meeting people and having friends and stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like I need to sit down, but I wouldn't be opposed to moving at all. Cause I don't, it's nothing holding me here. If I had the med spot open, then yeah, I would probably think about it a little bit harder. But now I would move. I would move. I was thinking about moving to Texas. Before I moved here, my other option was Charlotte, North Carolina. I've always wanted to move there, or I was going to either move to Houston or Dallas. Um, yeah. Um, Yeah, I'm not wasting time because that's what I feel like I did last year. I wasted a lot of time going out with people who had potential, which I knew better. At that time I was 35. At the ripe old age of 35, potential is not cutting it no more. Potential don't mean nothing if you ain't doing nothing with it. But I was going out with guys who had potential, or I felt like they were cool. Like, oh, we can still be friends. But it's like, no, I'm not doing that no more. I'm very intentional. If you're not giving me what I want, what are we talking about? Like, no, I know exactly what I want at 36. Like, I know, and I'm not compromising on any of that. And so, the moment that I started doing that, I started getting better quality men. Like the men that I'm dating now are better quality. The ones before was like, I don't like teaching nobody. Like, I want to teach you how to date, how to court me. Like, I don't have time for that. If you got issues, I already got my own issues. I'm already coming with baggage, but I'm self aware. If you're not even self aware, like I was talking to one guy, he's talking about, he one of them guys like, oh, I don't do therapy. Therapy ain't for me. Everybody else is cool. And I'm like, you the one who needed the most. The ones who talk about they so against it, they the ones who need it the most. I'm like, boy, he talking about, I ain't in my feelings. I ain't one of them. I ain't about to be out here in my feelings. I'm like, sorry, say less. You not for me. You not for me. Who's this? Spamming me. You about to get blocked, honey. What else? Yes, girl. Sending me them old pictures. I'm not meeting a lot of men who are actually from here though. I'm meeting men who are like from other places coming here. So I don't know. But I feel like Atlanta men have a lot more options and that's why they not like, I don't know, as pressed. I did meet a scammer. He was an ex scammer, he told me. A child. Even I know everybody have a past and people can be reformed, but Every time he talks to me, I just couldn't think of nothing other than is he trying to scam me? Like is he trying to get over on me? Mm-mm. Would I ever move back to Detroit? No. Mm-mm. I love my city though. I need to go back. I haven't been. Oh, I just went in November, December, whenever that. I think that was December. But I don't think I would ever move back per se. It's nothing really there for me as far as. I mean, I guess you can grow anywhere, but I've been there all my life. It's like, I honestly want to move abroad. I really don't want to live in America. If we being honest, I would really love to get out of America. Um, but yeah, no, I don't think I would ever move back. Maybe if it was like a certain circumstance or something like that, but just like to go back, nope. Yeah, my friend Rachel, she live in Charlotte. Um, but it's not like how I don't know. I think because when I initially first said I wanted to move to Charlotte, I was super young, probably like 21, 22, and that was like the next big city I had been to outside of Detroit. So I was just like kind of mesmerized by it. And by that time, it wasn't even as built up as it is now. But when I went last year, I went to the Kendrick concert and we were just out, and it was just like it was nice, and it is a lot of like affluent men there. But I think the pace of the city wasn't really my vibe. I feel like Atlanta is more my vibe. And I think it was like, I don't know, Atlanta is like, it's like a lot of black excellence here. And I just love that. It reminds me of Detroit, but it's actually stuff to do here. And it's actually people here with money. I mean, it's still people who out here stunting like they got it, but they really don't. But yeah, I like Atlanta. Sure. I feel like it's time to get off now. When the people come and spam and they didn't found me. Yeah, he said he was an ex scammer. He used to be a pimp, honey. The fact that you was no, cause what was you going through in your life that you feel like you wanted to womanize somebody like that? A pimp? Sir, no, I'm not the one. I mean, again, I know people be having past lives, and you can change. And I probably shouldn't be judging people, but naturally, I'm just gonna judge you. Like, why'd you pimping women? Like, why? Then I feel like you probably still got some of your old ways. Mm-mm. Nope. London is too cold for me. I feel like every time I see somebody over there, it just look gloomy and depressing. I really want to like move to an island. I done talked to a lot of extra. I like actually all of my boyfriends. Not all of them. Like I didn't have so many, but the men that I talked to before 30 were all drug dealers, and that's why after 30 it was like, okay, Shannon, we can't do this no more. You're growing. You need to pick somebody else. Been there, done that. I don't need no more drug dealers, no more hood niggas, none of that. Let's go. Let's wrap it up. Let's move on to something better. So, been there, done that. I will deal with somebody who's like, okay, so yeah, I would deal with an ex drug dealer, like a refined hood nigga. Like now he got businesses and stuff like that. He not in the streets no more. Yeah, I would. I feel like I'm actually dealing with somebody like that right now because he definitely ain't been to school, but he got a lot of street smarts and he has certain things in place. Like he's grown out of that. But doing drugs right now, no, leave me alone. I don't want to be worried about somebody kicking in my door, the police raiding the house. I be too stressed. I like my peace. Before, not that I thought it was cute when I was younger. I just was like, I don't know. I guess I was a product of my environment, and that's who was in my environment, and so that's what I was dealing with. But as I like, no, I can't even say that because I left Michigan. I left Detroit at 18. I ain't been back to live in Detroit since I was 18, 19 maybe. And then when I was in my early to late 20s, I was in Florida. But I was still in the hood part of Florida. So maybe that's why I don't know. But now, no. Mm-mm. No, he don't own trucks. He own clubs. No trucking company. But yeah. I've elevated in the type of men that I talk to. Thank God. I tried to talk to like more sophisticated men, like doctors, but they be boring. They don't be having no personality. Like they just smart. I'm goofy. I like to play around. I like to laugh and joke. I like to have a good time. I got personality. I don't need nobody boring. It's just not a good fit for me. I don't know, but some people will say like, would you rather have somebody who got money and can provide for you, or somebody who go like make you laugh? Honestly, I'd rather have somebody make me laugh. Because if we down and out, we at least got to be able to laugh about it. We can't be depressed about it. And I feel like the type of person I am, like I'm always somehow figure out how to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I'd rather have somebody to make me happy than somebody who has like buku crazy money. The CDL drivers be broke. I thought they made good money. No, I feel like a lot of them be cheating because all they got is time on their hands. So I feel like they be talking to a million different girls. That's what I'm. Maybe I shouldn't make that judgment, but I don't know. I never dated a driver. One, because I'm the type of person like I need my man here. Like when I want to be with you, like I don't want to have to wait till you drop a load off in another state and see you next week. Like, no, I need you here. I need to be able to pull up on you right now. Like I'm very like I want to say clingy, but when I want my man, I want my man. I'm not. There's no waiting. I can never do a long distance relationship. I can never do somebody who's like none of that. Mm-mm. I really prefer somebody who doesn't even have a 9 to 5, who kind of just move how he want to move. Cause I don't want you to be like obligated to like clocking in, and I don't know. I couldn't do no driver though. In the healthcare field, yeah, that's what I was talking about. The doctors, they boring. They boring to me. Not saying that I could never, but like the doctors that I've talked to, they just don't have a lot of personality, and I'm not. I get bored. I got the attention span of a gnat. I get bored real quick. So I mean, it just depends on the person. If he cool, he got personality and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it, but I haven't really had any luck with the ones that I have talked to. Yeah, that's what I feel like. They have like a woman in every state. Oh, I'm about to drop a load off here. Um, I'm about to drop a load off here. Let me come see you. And I ain't got time for that. I don't got time for that at all. Mm, uh, I mean, it sound cute, but I don't want to drive in a truck all the time. I really don't. It sound cute, like, oh, I want my man driving. No, but no. And I like to sleep in my own bed. It just don't seem appealing to me. That whole lifestyle. It's like I don't know. I just want a man who like I want a bossy dude. Like I feel like if you nothing is wrong with driving trucks, but I just feel like you exchanging time for money and a lot of time. It's not like you just working. I think they do have set hours though, but it's not like you just going to a job and coming home. Like you on the road for days and weeks at a time. Mm-mm. And if we about to have a family, no, no, sir. Not you putting your brother out here. No, I'm not compromising. Mm-mm. Nope, not at all. Because I know my worth. I know my value. I know exactly what I want. And I know that I would be miserable. I'm not about that. I would rather be happy and single than be miserable in a relationship with somebody who I'm just not compatible with. I've been there, done that, so I guess that's why I can say it. And I'm not willing to compromise on not something like that. No. Mm-mm. No. I want a certain type of man. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to my guns. Yeah, I know somebody who people they drive locally, but I don't know. I just don't want a truck driver. I don't even think that's just my personality. Like I don't. I'm. It's just not my personality. I want a dude who like really got like several streams of income. He got several businesses, how like doing real estate. Like I just see myself with somebody like that. Like a real, not saying that somebody who doesn't have it isn't a boss because everybody is not meant to be an entrepreneur. I get that. Sometimes I don't think I'm meant to be an entrepreneur. It's easier for me to go do my 12 hours, clock out, and dip. But I don't know. Like that's just I'm very attracted to that type of man who just move a certain way. Maybe it's like the ex drug dealer type guys that I used to talk to. Maybe that's why I like. I don't know. I don't know, child. Yeah, I don't want a man who's like consumed with work. Cause I'm not that type of person. I don't want a man who get into the bag and he making sure that like we're good and taken care of, but I don't want him to prioritize his job over his family. Cause I'm not that type of person. I'm not like long as I got enough money to take care of myself and chill, I'm good. I say it all the time, like I don't have to be a millionaire, a billionaire. I just want to be comfortable and I want to be able to move how I want to move. I think life is so short and so precious and a lot of times people are working to live and not living, to work. Is that how it go? You know what I'm trying to say. And I'm just not one of those people. Like I don't know. I just don't believe like working like a slave. And then you're not doing nothing with your money. You're not saving it. You're not investing it. You're not flipping it. You're not enjoying life. Like, no, it's just not for me. Yeah, I'm okay with being alone. I think that's a blessing. Don't get me wrong though. I don't want a man. Being alone is not all it's cracked up to be. Like I have my moments if I'm being real about it, but at the end of the day, like I'm not willing to like just be with anybody for the sake of being alone. Mm-mm. Cause I'm a vibe myself. If you coming into my life, you gotta match that. Yeah, he ain't gonna never say I work too much. Cause that's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna always make time for myself. I'm always gonna make time for things that I enjoy. My friends, my family, my man. I'm just that type of person. Like when I talk to dudes, and the first thing they talking about is like I want you to get money. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to mess with no broke dude. But when he always talking about chasing the bag, it's just a turn off to me. Some people would be like, "Girl, why wouldn't you want a man who's chasing the bag?" I don't want you to have to chase the bag. Like money comes and goes. Like we all can get money. I mean, it's 2023. People are millionaires off of social media. I feel like money is only limited if you have a limiting mindset on it. So if you always chasing it, it's almost like you feel like you can't attract it. And I just don't want nobody with that type of mindset. That might be a little bit too deep, but I don't know. That's just my take on it. Can he have kids? Actually, I prefer him to have kids, but older kids. Cause I'm really not sure if I want to have children. I am still on the fence about it. So I prefer him to have children so that I am not like pressed to have one for him. I'm not tripping about it if he does though. Long as he's a good father. If he has children, he has to be playing an active role in their lives. I don't want no man who a deadbeat daddy. Mm-mm. I already got daddy issues. So you coming in triggering me. Mm-mm. So yeah, I don't mind men who have children. They just gotta be older. And older probably like I can do anything over like 10, 8. I could do 8. When they older, like they more I would say like independent versus like a baby. Like no. Yeah, you gotta I think we have a limiting mindset about money. It's almost like we fear like we operate in a lack mindset instead of an abundance mindset. And I'm not gonna say like I like it's everybody else except for me. Like I used to be like that too, and I really had to shift my mindset. Like one, God is my provider. Like He always gonna make sure that I'm good. Two, like the money will come to me. Like all my money is in my head. Like nobody controls like my money. Like I'm good. I've always been good. Like I may have had times where I said like I was living check to check, but like I've never really went without. And even if you don't go without, like I don't know, it's just like a mindset thing. for me. So I'm not pressed about it. Like I know that I'm gonna be good, no matter what my situation is looking like. I would say an immediate zodiac sign that's a no for me is a Gemini. First of all, I'm a Pisces, so I am a very in tune with my emotions. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm an empath, and so I need somebody who can feel the feels with me or validate my feelings, acknowledge them, who knows how to handle me with care. Gemini men, 1 minute they like you, and the next minute they hate you, and I can't deal with that. Nope, done. I do well with Libra men, but I've never had a successful relationship with them. But we're always like super cool. Libra men and is it Aquarius? Yeah, Aquarius men. Like we be super cool, like almost like best friends. But the relationships don't ever last. But I I feel like in my 30s I've only had one real relationship. And so I don't count anything before 20. So when I say that, I'm thinking of men, I mean not before 20, before 30. I'm thinking of men like before that. So I can't like, well, I had two relationships in my 30s. One was with an Aquarius and one was with a Gemini. And so I don't know. I feel like I probably need a Cancer man, because they are really in tune with their feelings. But yeah, yes, go watch the story time. It's long winded though. If you want to skip past all my talking, I think it started like 15 minutes or something like that. I was trying to think like, should I have made it a separate video or? But I feel like the people who are just coming for the drama, um they don't know me like that, like how y'all know me. And I realized like I'm in there doing my lashes with my bra on, trying to get a story time. It wasn't like a sit down story time. So I'm like, let me just add this to the vlog. Virgo women or men. When are Virgo's birthday? I think my daddy is a Virgo. Are their birthdays in September? I've never talked to a Virgo man. Actually, I think I did. Obviously, it didn't work out though. Cancer man? Oh, you're a Taurus though. I feel like I would like a Cancer man. I really like a man who is in his feels. I love it. To express to me your undying love for me, please. Otherwise, I think you hate me. If you're not telling me I need reassurance, constant reassurance. I need words of affirmation. I love you. I miss you. I'm thinking. I like love bomb me to death. When people be talking about love bombing, like yes, why wouldn't you? Like, you know who I am? Yes, love bomb me. Otherwise, you hate me. Gemini and Libra. I get along with. I like Aquarius in general. The only thing I feel about Aquarius is like y'all don't really having a lot of feelings, and I'm a feels person. So when it comes to well, male and females, because one of my good friends, she Aquarius, and she just be like letting stuff roll off of her. But I think that's because I'm just very like I'm an emotional person. Like I cry like several times a week. Just nothing can be wrong, but just because I need to release like from the world. So I don't know, but I do. I love Aquarius. Some of my best friends are Aquarius. Some of my best boyfriends that I've had are Aquarius. It's a man that I'm dating right now is Aquarius, and we like super cool. I get along with them, men and women. Same thing for Libra, men and women. I get along with them. Really? I really want to talk to a Cancer man. My first high school sweetheart, he was a Cancer. I feel like I would get along. I feel like a Cancer man, like both of us being emotional, it would probably be a lot. It would be very intense, but I like that type of intense love. Like literally express your undying love for me. Please. Mm-mm. It would drive me insane. I'm telling you, I love when I'm a very like affectionate, like I miss you when you coming home. Like I don't know, I'm just that type of person. I need that type of energy too. I need it all day. Be all in my face. Not all in my face to the point where I'm like, are you bringing home any money? But like, if you out handling business, babe, I'm thinking about you. I miss you. Can't wait to see you. I love stuff like that. My hair like this. I need to wash it. It's dirty. It's under there. A Taurus. Taurus. This Taurus season right now. I think I've never. What is it? April, end of April, May. I don't know any Taurus men. I've never talked to a Taurus ever. Aquariuses in Libra. For whatever reason, we are, or me. I am attracted to them, and they are attracted to me. I can name about 10 male, females, friends, people that I talk to. Like they are heavy in my life. Yeah, I'm an acts of service too. If you hear me, because that's the thing, I'm very independent. It's always just been me. So if you hear me talking about what I gotta do, handle it. No questions about it. I love that sits up there high with like physical attraction. If you hear me complaining about anything, I love that. It was one of the guys that I'm talking to now. The assignment that I was on was far as hell. It was like an hour and a half. And I used to be tired coming off of work. And he would hear me talking about I'm tired. And he was just like, it's an Uber outside for you. Baby, what? Like, huh? Like, I love stuff like that. Just fix the problem. Fix the problem. And that Uber wasn't cheap. It was like $200 both ways. So I appreciated that. I love a man who listens and just get it done. Yeah, they say we not compatible though. I mean, I believe it because I've never had a successful relationship with it. Your birthday Saturday. Happy early birthday. Yeah, girl. When he did that, and I was so tired that day too. I was so tired that morning. I think that's all I kept complaining about. Like, man, I'm so tired. I'm about to fall asleep. He had that Uber out there for me. It melted my heart. I said, let's get married. Let's just do it. As a Pisces woman, I think we attract everyone because we're super empathetic and emotionally strong. Yes, we're emotional, but we have extreme emotional intelligence. Yeah. A lot of people for which I be like kind of like confused about. Like a lot of people like they just start telling me stuff. Like I'm very much to myself. Like I just be chilling in the cut. I'm approachable or whatever. But so many times I meet people that I don't know for real like that. And they'll just start telling me their whole life story. Like they just feel so comfortable like talking to me. And sometimes that can be taxing on me because if you're going through something, then I feel like I'm going through it. And so that's why I stay to myself a lot of times because I really be taking on everybody else's baggage and then it weighs me down. I've always been like that. You guys, my mama, I've been crying since birth. Like I have been very, very emotional. And at first I used to hate that about myself because it's like, girl, why you always crying about something? But now it's like I embrace it. Like that's just who I am. And I don't feel ashamed about it. Like I don't feel sorry about it. Like that's what makes me uniquely me. Right. Show me. Now I'm all about actions. I don't want to talk. The scammer, he was talking my head off. Oh, I could do this. This is what I do for my woman. Da, da, da. Girl, I ain't seen nothing. Leave me alone. Nah, I ain't seen a nothing. Like we used to get into it all the time. I'm like, all you do is talk. Do you do anything else but talk? Like, leave me alone. I had to go back to work. My will was not getting up, but I definitely appreciated that. Sagittarius. One of my best friends is a Sagittarius, and I love her, but she is very much how can I put it? Like she don't be she care about people, but she like, I don't know. She like different than with men. Like she like you would exist one day and then the next day it's like, I don't know who that man is. What you talking about? And I can never be like that. I literally can never be like that. It take me a while to get over people. Sagittarius, I be feeling like they don't have no heart. But she tell me it's like they do have hearts. It's just like when they bang with you, they bang with you. But when they don't, they don't. It must be the Sagittarius men. Cause her, like, she is like one of my best friends. And she is definitely a giver. Well, yeah, y'all. We done been on here for almost 2 hours. It's 10 o'clock. Let's do this again. I enjoy talking to y'all. I really do. I should have. Next time I'm gonna bring up Instagram too, and we can chit chat. All of us together. I wonder, can I save this live? Maybe I'll save it. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch it for that dang long. We've been on here for almost 2 hours. But I'm about to take my tail to bed, and whoever that was who was watching, you right. I had to fix that. I fixed it though. But yeah, I enjoy talking to y'all. Let's chat. Let's make this like a. I don't want to make no promises. I was about to say let's make this a weekly thing, but we'll see. Next time, do y'all want me to announce it, like schedule it? Yeah, tell me that. Do y'all want me to schedule it next time, or y'all just want to like shit? We'll catch you when we catch you. I dated a Capricorn too. He was very toxic, extremely. But yeah, um, maybe next time we'll schedule it. But I like that it's intimate though. I don't know if I want a lot of people on here. I like that it's only like a few of us, so it feels more intimate. So, who was this? Believe half of what you see. Trying to shoot your shot. Stop before I block you. Don't shoot your shots in the chat, please. Please don't. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Next time I'll schedule it, and then we'll go from there. Y'all know y'all. I love y'all. We are definitely friends. Not in your head. We're friends in real life. We are friends in real life. Okay, so I'll go ahead and send a notification out next time. I'll send a notification out next time. Um, y'all have a good night. Thanks for joining me. Chat later.